In the vast theatre of the natural world, few animals capture our imagination and curiosity quite like monkeys. Their presence in the wild is a mesmerizing blend of energy, intelligence, and adaptability. As we observe them moving through dense canopies, foraging on the forest floor, or resting in the dappled sunlight, we are drawn into a world that is both ancient and ever-evolving. Monkeys are not just inhabitants of their environments, they are shapers of them, influencing the ecosystems they call home through their behaviors, diets, and social structures. When we look into the eyes of a monkey, we are often struck by a profound sense of recognition. Their gaze, filled with intelligence and emotion, offers a window into a mind that is both similar to and distinct from our own. The subtle movements of their eyes, the way they track their surroundings, and the expressiveness of their faces reveal a depth of perception and awareness. Scientists have found that many monkey species possess a theory of mind, the ability to attribute mental states to others, allowing them to anticipate the intentions and actions of their peers. Monkeys are highly social animals, living in groups that can range from a handful of individuals to troops numbering in the hundreds. These societies are intricate, with hierarchies, alliances, and complex relationships that are constantly shifting. Grooming is not just a matter of hygiene, it is a vital social activity that reinforces bonds, reduces tension, and establishes trust. Within these groups, individuals communicate through a rich tapestry of vocalizations, facial expressions, and body language, each conveying specific meanings understood by others in the troop. The physical abilities of monkeys are equally remarkable. Their bodies are adapted for life in a three-dimensional world, with strong, flexible limbs, prehensile tails in some species, and hands and feet capable of grasping and manipulating objects. Arboreal monkeys, such as spider monkeys and gibbons, move with astonishing agility, swinging from branch to branch in a display of acrobatics that requires precise coordination and spatial awareness. Terrestrial species, like baboons, have evolved powerful limbs for running and climbing, allowing them to navigate a variety of landscapes. The evolutionary history of monkeys is a story that stretches back over 60 million years. Early primates were small, nocturnal creatures that lived in the trees, relying on keen vision and dexterous hands to find food and avoid predators. Over time, primates diversified into two main branches: the prosimians, which include lemurs, lorises, and tarsiers, and the anthropoids, which encompass monkeys, apes, and humans. This evolutionary split led to a remarkable array of adaptations, from the elongated fingers of gibbons to the powerful jaws of mandrills. Today, the primate order is one of the most diverse in the animal kingdom, with over 500 recognized species. Monkeys are found across Africa, Asia, Central and South America, and their diversity is reflected in their size, coloration, and behavior. The tiny pygmy marmoset, for example, is the smallest monkey, weighing just over 100 grams and living high in the Amazonian canopy. In contrast, the mandrill is the largest monkey, known for its striking blue and red facial markings and formidable canine teeth. Each species has evolved to thrive in its particular environment, from the rain-soaked forests of Borneo to the arid savannas of East Africa. The distinction between Old World and New World monkeys is a key aspect of primate evolution. Old World monkeys, such as macaques, baboons, and colobus monkeys, are native to Africa and Asia. They typically have narrow, downward-facing nostrils, non-prehensile tails, and a wide range of social systems. New World monkeys, including capuchins, howler monkeys, and tamarins, are found in Central and South America. Many possess prehensile tails, which act as a fifth limb for grasping branches, and their nostrils are spaced farther apart and face sideways. These differences reflect millions of years of adaptation to distinct ecological niches. Social interactions among monkeys are a window into the origins of human behavior. Grooming, play, and even conflict serve important functions within the group. Playful wrestling among juveniles helps develop motor skills and social understanding, while grooming strengthens alliances and reduces stress. Dominance hierarchies are established and maintained through subtle cues and overt displays, with individuals constantly negotiating their place within the group. These behaviors are not static. They evolve as individuals age and as group dynamics shift. The cognitive abilities of monkeys are a subject of intense scientific study. Many species demonstrate advanced problem-solving skills, the ability to use tools, and even a rudimentary understanding of numbers and quantities. For example, capuchin monkeys have been observed using stones to crack open nuts, while macaques in some regions wash sweet potatoes in water before eating them. These behaviors are often learned through observation and imitation, highlighting the importance of culture and tradition in monkey societies. Communication among monkeys is multifaceted, involving a combination of vocalizations, gestures, and facial expressions. Some species have developed specific alarm calls for different predators, such as eagles, snakes, or leopards, allowing the group to respond appropriately to each threat. These calls can be modified based on context, demonstrating a level of flexibility and intentionality that was once thought to be unique to humans. In addition, monkeys use gestures, such as arm-waving, lip-smacking, and body postures, to convey emotions, intentions, and social status. The physical characteristics that define monkeys are closely linked to their ecological roles. Opposable thumbs and big toes allow for precise gripping and manipulation of objects, while forward-facing eyes provide stereoscopic vision and depth perception, crucial for navigating complex environments. The size and structure of their brains, particularly the neocortex, support advanced cognitive functions such as memory, planning, and social awareness. These adaptations have enabled monkeys to exploit a wide range of food sources, from fruits and leaves to insects and small animals. Cooperation is a hallmark of monkey societies. In many species, individuals work together to defend territory, care for young, and find food. Cooperative hunting has been observed in some capuchin groups, while others share food or alert each other to the presence of danger. These behaviors are underpinned by a sophisticated understanding of reciprocity and fairness, with individuals remembering past interactions and adjusting their behavior accordingly. The emotional lives of monkeys are rich and varied. They form deep attachments to family members, mourn the loss of companions, and display empathy toward those in distress. Mothers are fiercely protective of their young, teaching them essential skills and comforting them in times of fear. Friendships can last a lifetime, with individuals seeking out preferred partners for grooming, play, and support. These emotional bonds are the foundation of monkey society, shaping the way individuals interact and cooperate. The diets of monkeys are as diverse as their habitats. Some are strict frugivores, relying primarily on fruits, while others are omnivorous, supplementing their diet with leaves, flowers, seeds, insects, and even small vertebrates. The ability to exploit a wide range of food sources has allowed monkeys to colonize environments from tropical rainforests to mountainous regions and savannas. Foraging strategies are often learned and passed down through generations, contributing to the cultural diversity observed within and between monkey populations. Tool use among monkeys is a testament to their ingenuity. Capuchins, for example, have been observed using sticks to extract insects from crevices, leaves to collect water, and stones to crack open hard-shelled fruits. These behaviors are not instinctive but are learned through observation and practice, often requiring years to master. The transmission of such skills from one generation to the next is a clear example of cultural evolution in non-human animals. Monkeys have also developed a variety of strategies for coping with environmental challenges. Some species build simple nests or sleeping platforms in trees to avoid predators and conserve warmth. Others form large sleeping groups, huddling together for protection and comfort. Seasonal changes in food availability can trigger migrations or shifts in diet, demonstrating a remarkable capacity for adaptation and resilience. Survival in the wild requires constant vigilance. Monkeys are preyed upon by a range of predators, including big cats, birds of prey, and snakes. To counter these threats, they have developed sophisticated alarm systems and defensive behaviors. Some species post sentinels to watch for danger, while others rely on the collective vigilance of the group. When a threat is detected, the response is swift and coordinated, with individuals fleeing to safety or mobbing the predator to drive it away. The adaptability of monkeys is evident in their ability to thrive in a wide range of environments. While many species are forest dwellers, others have adapted to life in savannas, mountains, and even urban areas. In cities, monkeys have learned to exploit human resources, raiding crops, scavenging for food, and navigating complex landscapes of buildings and roads. This adaptability has allowed some species to expand their ranges, while others face new challenges from habitat loss and human encroachment. The transmission of knowledge from one generation to the next is a cornerstone of monkey society. Infants and juveniles learn essential skills, by observing and imitating adults, from foraging techniques to social etiquette. Mothers and older siblings play a crucial role in this process, providing guidance, protection, and opportunities for learning. This cultural inheritance ensures the survival and success of the group, allowing each generation to build upon the achievements of the last. The physical diversity among monkeys is striking. Some species are adorned with vibrant colors and elaborate markings, which serve as signals for mate attraction, species recognition, or camouflage. Others have developed specialized adaptations, such as elongated limbs for brachiation, cheek pouches for food storage, or thick fur for insulation in cold climates. These traits are the result of millions of years of evolution, shaped by the demands of survival and reproduction in diverse environments. Curiosity is a defining trait of monkeys. Their willingness to explore new objects, investigate unfamiliar sounds, and experiment with different solutions to problems is a driving force behind their success. This inquisitiveness not only aids in finding food and avoiding danger, but also fosters innovation and learning within the group. Through trial and error, monkeys continually expand their understanding of the world around them. Environmental challenges such as changing weather, food scarcity, and disease have shaped the evolution of monkey behavior and physiology. Some species have developed seasonal breeding patterns to coincide with periods of food abundance, while others adjust their activity levels in response to temperature and rainfall. These adaptations ensure the survival of individuals and the stability of the group in the face of an ever-changing world. Conflict and cooperation are two sides of the same coin in monkey societies. Disputes over food, mates, or social status are common, but so too are acts of reconciliation and forgiveness. After a conflict, individuals may engage in grooming or other affiliative behaviors to restore harmony and maintain group cohesion. This balance between competition and cooperation is essential for the survival of the group and the well-being of its members. The resilience of monkeys in the face of adversity is a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness. Whether enduring storms, droughts, or the encroachment of human activity, monkeys find ways to survive and thrive. Their ability to learn from experience, adjust their behavior, and support one another is a powerful reminder of the strength and complexity of life in the natural world. As the sun sets and the forest grows quiet, monkeys gather together for rest and safety. The bonds they share, the knowledge they pass on, and the challenges they overcome are all part of a story that began millions of years ago. By studying and appreciating our primate cousins, we gain not only a deeper understanding of their world, but also a greater appreciation for the intricate web of life that connects us all. When we closely observe monkeys in their natural environments, the depth of their physical resemblance to humans becomes even more astonishing. These similarities are not just superficial. They extend from the broadest aspects of body structure down to the most intricate anatomical details. By examining their anatomy, movement, sensory organs, and even internal systems, we can uncover the profound evolutionary connections that bind us to these remarkable primates. Let's begin with their hands, which are among the most striking examples of this resemblance. Monkeys possess 5 fingers on each hand, each tipped with a flat fingernail rather than a claw. Their thumbs are opposable, meaning they can touch the tips of their other fingers, allowing for a powerful and precise grip. This configuration enables a wide range of motion, from delicate pinching to strong grasping, and is supported by a complex network of muscles, tendons, and bones. The structure of their hands allows monkeys to perform intricate tasks such as picking up tiny seeds, peeling fruit, or manipulating objects with remarkable dexterity. The fine motor skills of monkeys are evident in their daily activities. They use their hands to groom each other, a behavior that not only maintains hygiene but also strengthens social bonds. Some species have even been observed using simple tools, such as sticks, to extract insects from crevices or stones to crack open nuts. The ability to coordinate their fingers and thumbs with such precision is a testament to the evolutionary development of their nervous and muscular systems, which closely mirror those found in humans. Their sense of touch is highly refined. The skin on their fingertips is covered with ridges, dermatoglyphics, forming unique fingerprints just as in humans. These ridges enhance their tactile sensitivity, allowing them to detect subtle textures and changes in their environment. This heightened sense of touch is crucial for foraging, as it helps them distinguish between edible and inedible items, and for navigating the complex, three-dimensional world of the forest canopy. Examining their overall body plan, we see a familiar arrangement: 2 arms, 2 legs, a torso and a head balanced atop a flexible neck. The skeletal structure of monkeys includes a vertebral column that supports both upright sitting and agile movement. Their shoulder joints are highly mobile, allowing for a wide range of arm motion essential for climbing, swinging and reaching. The pelvis and hip joints are adapted for both quadrupedal locomotion and, in some species, brief periods of bipedal stance. The proportions of their limbs vary between species, reflecting adaptations to different habitats, but the underlying blueprint remains consistent. The face of a monkey is another area of remarkable similarity. Their eyes are positioned at the front of the face, providing overlapping fields of vision. This binocular vision grants them excellent depth perception, which is vital for accurately judging distances when leaping between branches or reaching for food. The structure of their eyes, including the presence of a fovea, a region of the retina responsible for sharp central vision, enables them to see fine details and subtle movements in their surroundings. Monkeys possess a highly expressive face thanks to a complex network of facial muscles. These muscles allow them to display a wide range of emotions, from curiosity and surprise to contentment and agitation. Subtle movements of the eyebrows, lips and cheeks convey nuanced social signals, facilitating communication within groups. These facial expressions are not merely superficial, they play a critical role in social dynamics, helping to establish hierarchies, resolve conflicts and strengthen bonds between individuals. Internally, the parallels continue. The skeletal system of monkeys is composed of the same types of bones found in humans, arranged in a similar fashion. Their muscular system enables a wide range of movements, from powerful leaps to delicate manipulations. The circulatory system, with a 4-chambered heart, efficiently delivers oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. Their respiratory system, digestive tract, and even the structure of their brains show remarkable correspondence to those of humans. The cerebral cortex, responsible for higher cognitive functions, is especially well developed in many monkey species, supporting problem-solving, memory, and social learning. The dental structure of monkeys further highlights these similarities. They possess incisors for biting, canines for tearing, and molars for grinding, a dental formula adapted for an omnivorous diet. The arrangement and shape of their teeth allowed them to process a wide variety of foods, from soft fruits and leaves to tougher seeds, and even small animals or insects. The jaw muscles are strong and flexible, enabling a range of chewing motions. While many features are shared, monkeys also possess unique adaptations. One of the most distinctive is the tail. In many species, the tail is long and prehensile, capable of wrapping around branches and acting as an additional limb. This adaptation provides exceptional balance and agility, allowing monkeys to move swiftly and safely through the treetops. The muscles and vertebrae in the tail are highly specialized, giving it both strength and flexibility. Across the diverse range of monkey species, the fundamental primate body plan is evident. Whether in the robust limbs of ground-dwelling baboons or the slender, elongated arms of arboreal spider monkeys, the underlying anatomical framework remains consistent. These variations reflect adaptations to different ecological niches, yet the core structure shared by all primates remains unmistakable. Observe a monkey sitting upright, carefully turning a piece of fruit in its hands, its eyes focused with intense curiosity. The coordination of hand, eye, and brain in this simple act demonstrates the sophisticated integration of sensory and motor systems. The ability to manipulate objects, investigate new items, and learn from experience is a hallmark of primate intelligence. These detailed physical resemblances, spanning anatomy, movement, sensory perception, and internal systems, offer a window into our shared evolutionary past. Each gesture, expression, and adaptation in monkeys is a living reminder of the deep biological connections that unite all primates. By studying these similarities, we gain not only scientific insight, but also a profound sense of kinship with the natural world. The intricate social lives of monkeys are a marvel of the animal kingdom, revealing a tapestry of relationships that are both complex and deeply meaningful. Within the dense forests and sprawling savannas where monkeys make their homes, Every day is shaped by a web of interactions, each gesture, call, and glance carrying significance. Monkeys are not solitary creatures. Their very survival depends on the strength and stability of their social groups. These groups, known as troops, are the foundation of monkey society, providing not only protection from predators but also a framework for learning, cooperation, and emotional support. Troops can vary dramatically in size and structure, from small family units of just a few individuals to sprawling communities numbering over 100. Each troop is governed by a unique social hierarchy, often led by a dominant individual or coalition. This hierarchy is not static. It is constantly negotiated through displays of strength, alliances, and subtle social maneuvering. Within the troop, every monkey has a role. Dominant males or females may lead, while others act as sentinels, caregivers, or mediators. The stability of the group depends on the ability of its members to cooperate, resolve conflicts, and maintain social harmony. At the very core of monkey society lies the family unit, with the mother-infant bond being the most vital and enduring relationship. From the moment of birth, a mother's attention is unwavering. She cradles her infant, grooms it meticulously, and responds instantly to its cries. In species such as macaques and langurs, mothers are fiercely protective, positioning themselves between their young and any perceived threat. This vigilance is not just instinctual. It is learned and refined through experience, ensuring the infant's safety in a world filled with dangers. The process of raising a young monkey is a continuous exchange of care and learning. Mothers teach their infants essential survival skills, how to climb, forage, and recognize danger. In capuchin monkeys, for example, mothers demonstrate the use of tools, such as stones, for cracking nuts, patiently guiding their offspring through trial and error. This transfer of knowledge is crucial, as it allows each generation to build upon the experiences of the last. The mother's constant presence provides a secure base from which the infant can explore, gradually gaining independence while always returning for reassurance and comfort. As young monkeys grow, play becomes a central part of their development. Playful chasing, wrestling, and mock fighting are not merely entertainment, they are vital exercises in social learning. Through play, juveniles test boundaries, practice communication, and learn the subtleties of cooperation and competition. In vervet monkeys, for instance, youngsters invent elaborate games, forming shifting teams and developing strategies. These activities foster cognitive development, enhance physical coordination, and help establish the social order that will define their adult lives. Beyond the family, monkeys form deep and lasting friendships. These bonds are often cemented through grooming, a behavior that serves both practical and social functions. Grooming removes parasites and dirt, but more importantly, it is a gesture of trust and alliance. Monkeys will spend hours grooming their closest companions, reinforcing social ties and reducing tension. Food sharing is another sign of friendship. An individual may offer a prized fruit to a favored peer, strengthening their connection and ensuring mutual support in times of need. Grooming is the cornerstone of social life in many monkey species. In Japanese macaques, for example, grooming sessions can involve intricate chains of individuals, each one carefully tending to the next. These sessions are not random. They reflect the underlying social structure, with high-ranking individuals often receiving the most attention. Grooming helps to resolve conflicts, soothe anxieties, and maintain group cohesion. It is through these quiet moments of care that alliances are forged and rivalries are softened. Social memory plays a crucial role in the lives of monkeys. They remember who has groomed them, who has shared food, and who has offered support during conflicts. This memory allows them to navigate the intricate web of relationships within the troop, choosing allies and avoiding adversaries. In howler monkeys, for example, individuals have been observed consoling one another after disputes, using gentle touches and close contact to restore peace. These acts of empathy and reconciliation are vital for maintaining the stability of the group. Leadership within monkey troops is often dynamic and multifaceted. Dominant individuals, whether male or female, are responsible for mediating disputes, making decisions about movement and foraging, and protecting the group from external threats. These leaders must balance assertiveness with diplomacy, using both displays of strength and acts of generosity to maintain their position. In some species, such as baboons, Coalitions of individuals may share leadership, working together to guide the troop and resolve conflicts. Cooperation is a hallmark of monkey society. Whether foraging for food, defending against predators, or caring for young, monkeys rely on teamwork to achieve their goals. In spider monkeys, for example, groups coordinate their movements to locate and harvest fruit, with some individuals acting as lookouts while others gather the bounty. Competition also exists, particularly for access to food and mates, but it is balanced by the need for collaboration and mutual support. The structure of monkey societies is fluid, with subgroups forming and dissolving based on kinship, friendship, and circumstance. During times of stress, such as cold weather or predator threats, monkeys will cluster together for warmth and protection. These huddles are not random. They reflect the underlying social bonds, with close relatives and friends seeking each other out. In Japanese macaques, for instance, winter huddles are carefully organized, with dominant individuals at the center and lower-ranking members on the periphery. Intergenerational relationships are another key aspect of monkey society. Elderly monkeys, though no longer at the peak of physical strength, are valued for their experience and knowledge. Younger members may groom and care for them, ensuring their well-being in exchange for guidance and leadership. In some species, older individuals play a crucial role in teaching the young, passing down traditions and survival strategies that have been honed over generations. The bonds that unite monkey troops are the product of millions of years of evolution, shaped by the challenges and opportunities of life in complex environments. From the nurturing care of mothers to the playful antics of juveniles, from the quiet solidarity of friends to the wisdom of elders, every relationship contributes to the strength and resilience of the group. In the world of monkeys, family and friendship are not just social constructs. They are the very fabric of life, woven through every moment and every generation. Within the vibrant and bustling societies of monkeys, communication forms the very backbone of daily life. Every moment, from the first rays of dawn to the quiet of dusk, is filled with a dynamic interplay of signals, each one carrying meaning, intent, and emotion. These signals are not random. They are the result of millions of years of evolution, finely tuned to the needs of complex group living. Monkeys rely on a sophisticated blend of vocalizations, gestures, facial expressions, and even tactile cues to navigate their intricate social worlds. The vocal repertoire of monkeys is astonishingly diverse. Some species can produce dozens of distinct calls, each tailored to a specific context. Soft grunts and coos are often exchanged between close companions, reinforcing social bonds and providing comfort. Loud barks, on the other hand, can serve as territorial warnings or rallying cries during moments of group tension. The pitch, duration, and rhythm of these calls are all carefully modulated, allowing monkeys to convey subtle differences in urgency, emotion, and intent. Alarm calls are among the most remarkable aspects of monkey communication. In species like viralmonkey monkeys, each type of predator, be it an eagle, a snake, or a leopard, elicits a unique alarm call. These calls are not just warnings, they are instructions. An eagle alarm sends the troop diving into dense foliage or hugging tree trunks, while a snake alarm prompts them to stand upright and scan the ground. This level of specificity demonstrates not only advanced vocal control, but also a shared understanding of the dangers present in their environment. Body language is equally vital in the social lives of monkeys. Dominance and submission are communicated through posture, movement, and gaze. A dominant monkey may approach with a confident stride, chest puffed out and tail held high, making direct eye contact to assert authority. Subordinate individuals respond by crouching low, turning their bodies away, or presenting their backs, all of which signal respect and a desire to avoid conflict. These nonverbal cues help maintain order and reduce the risk of physical aggression within the group. Facial expressions add a further layer of complexity. A quick flash of bared teeth, known as a fear grin, can serve as a friendly greeting among familiar individuals or as a sign of submission in tense situations. Raised eyebrows, lip smacking, and rapid blinking are all part of a nuanced visual language that allows monkeys to express curiosity, reassurance, or mild agitation. These expressions are often combined with vocalizations and gestures, creating a rich tapestry of communication that is instantly understood by other members of the troop. Underpinning all of this communication is a rigid social hierarchy. Most monkey troops are organized into linear dominant structures, where each individual knows its rank relative to every other member. This hierarchy is not static, it is constantly negotiated and reinforced through daily interactions. Dominant monkeys, often the largest or most experienced, occupy central positions during feeding and resting, while subordinates remain on the edges, ever watchful for opportunities to improve their status. High-ranking individuals enjoy numerous privileges. They eat first at food sources, select the safest and most comfortable sleeping sites, and lead the group during travel or in times of danger. Their authority, however, comes with the responsibility to mediate disputes, protect the group from threats, and maintain social harmony. If a dominant monkey fails in these duties, it may be challenged and replaced by a more capable rival. The existence of a clear social ladder helps to minimize open conflict. By signaling rank and intent through a combination of vocal, visual, and tactile cues, monkeys can resolve disputes without resorting to violence. This allows the troop to share resources, rest together, and move as a cohesive unit, even in the face of external threats or internal competition. Navigating this complex social environment requires exceptional cognitive abilities. Monkeys must remember the outcomes of past interactions, keep track of shifting alliances, and recognize subtle changes in the behavior of others. They observe not only their own relationships, but also those between other members of the group, constantly updating their understanding of the social landscape. Every decision, whether to challenge a rival, submit to a superior, share food with an ally, or compete for a resource, is informed by a deep awareness of the group's social dynamics. Monkeys weigh the risks and benefits of each action, considering not only immediate outcomes but also long-term consequences for their status and relationships. This ongoing process of social calculation is a testament to the remarkable intelligence of monkeys. Their brains are finely attuned to the demands of group living, enabling them to solve problems, anticipate the actions of others, and adapt to changing circumstances with impressive flexibility. The complexity of monkey communication and social structure is further highlighted by their ability to cooperate and coordinate during group activities. Whether grooming, foraging, or defending against predators, monkeys rely on a shared understanding of roles and expectations, communicated through a seamless blend of signals and behaviors. Ultimately, it is the need to manage relationships, alliances, and hierarchies that has driven the extraordinary evolution of primate intelligence. The social world of monkeys is a living, breathing network of communication and cooperation, one that continues to fascinate and inspire, revealing the profound depths of animal society. Tool use, once thought to be a hallmark of human evolution, is now recognized as a widespread and sophisticated behavior among many monkey species. Far from being simple or accidental, the ways in which monkeys interact with their environment reveal a deep well of intelligence, adaptability, and even culture. Across continents and habitats, monkeys have developed an astonishing variety of techniques to manipulate objects, solve problems, and adapt to new challenges, each method tailored to their unique ecological niches and social structures. In the dense forests of South America, capuchin monkeys stand out for their remarkable tool use. These primates carefully select rocks of the right size and weight, using them as hammers and anvils to crack open the tough shells of nuts and shellfish. The process is intricate. A capuchin will test several stones, evaluating their hardness and shape, before choosing the most effective one. This behavior is not innate, it is acquired through years of observation, imitation, and practice, with older, more experienced monkeys serving as teachers for the younger generation. The knowledge is passed down through social learning, creating a form of cultural tradition unique to each group. Young capuchins dedicate countless hours to watching adults at work, memorizing every movement and subtle adjustment. They experiment with different objects, often failing at first, but gradually refining their technique through trial and error. This extended period of learning is essential, as the skills required to use tools effectively are complex and demand both physical dexterity and cognitive flexibility. The parallels to the way human children learn from their elders are striking, highlighting the importance of social bonds and communication in the transmission of knowledge. In the forests of Asia, long-tailed macaques have developed their own unique approach to tool use. These monkeys have been observed selecting plant stems, animal hair, or even human-made fibers, and using them as dental floss to clean their teeth. The macaques modify these materials, sometimes stripping leaves or splitting fibers to create the perfect tool for the job. This behavior demonstrates not only an understanding of the properties of different materials, but also an ability to adapt tools for highly specific purposes, such as maintaining dental hygiene, a rare trait in the animal kingdom. Across the globe, monkeys display a remarkable capacity to adapt and modify natural materials for a wide range of tasks. Sticks are transformed into probes for extracting insects from tree bark or crevices. Leaves are folded or rolled to collect water, and stones are shaped or selected for digging or cracking. The choice of material, the way it is prepared, and the context in which it is used all reflect a sophisticated understanding of cause and effect, as well as the ability to plan ahead and anticipate the outcome of their actions. Problem solving is another domain in which monkeys excel. In the wild, they are frequently confronted with complex challenges such as retrieving food from hard-to-reach places or extracting insects hidden deep within tree trunks. Some monkeys have been observed using multi-step strategies, such as using one tool to obtain another or combining different objects to achieve a goal. These behaviors require not only memory and reasoning, but also the ability to adapt strategies when faced with new obstacles or unexpected outcomes. Certain species, such as squirrel monkeys and vervet monkeys, have demonstrated the ability to plan several steps ahead. They may evaluate a series of objects, testing each one for its suitability, and then use them in a logical sequence to solve a problem. This kind of forward-thinking behavior indicates a sophisticated level of cognitive processing, including the ability to understand relationships between objects, predict outcomes, and adjust plans based on feedback from the environment. Creativity is a defining feature of monkey intelligence. When faced with unfamiliar challenges, monkeys often invent entirely new solutions. For example, some have been seen using sticks to fish for termites, leaves as makeshift cups to drink water from tree hollows, or even stones to dig for edible roots. These innovative behaviors are not simply random. They are the result of experimentation, insight, and the ability to apply past experiences to novel situations. Before employing a tool, monkeys frequently engage in a careful examination of the object. They may turn it over, test its weight, or try it out in different ways to determine its effectiveness. This process of assessment reveals an ability to mentally simulate the task ahead, envisioning how the tool will interact with the environment and whether it will help achieve their goal. Such foresight is a key component of technological thinking. Learning from experience is fundamental to the development of these skills. Monkeys are constantly adapting their behavior in response to new challenges, remembering what works and what does not. Over time, they refine their techniques, becoming more efficient and effective in their use of tools and problem-solving strategies. This ongoing process of learning and adaptation is essential for survival in dynamic and unpredictable environments. The spark of innovation and adaptability seen in monkeys blurs the line between animal and human intelligence. Their ability to invent new solutions, learn from others, and adapt to changing circumstances reveals a continuum of cognitive abilities rather than a sharp divide. Each discovery in the field of primate cognition brings us closer to understanding the evolutionary roots of our own intelligence. The evidence is overwhelming. Intelligence, creativity, and the capacity for tool use are not the exclusive domain of humans. In their natural habitats, monkeys display a dazzling array of cognitive abilities, from cultural transmission and innovation to logical reasoning and technological ingenuity. These behaviors are a testament to the wonders of animal cognition and a reminder of the deep connections that unite all primates. The emotional and cognitive world of monkeys is a landscape of remarkable depth and nuance, shaped by millions of years of evolution and the demands of complex social living. Through decades of meticulous observation and scientific study, researchers have uncovered a rich tapestry of feelings, motivations, and social awareness that permeates every aspect of monkey society. From the earliest days of life, infant monkeys are enveloped in a web of care and attention. Mothers cradle their young with gentle precision, responding instantly to cries of distress with soothing touches and soft vocalizations. This early nurturing is not only essential for survival, but also for the development of emotional security and social skills. The bond between mother and infant is reinforced through constant physical contact, grooming, and the subtle exchange of glances and gestures that communicate reassurance and affection. As juveniles grow, their world expands into a vibrant arena of play and exploration. Young monkeys chase, leap, and wrestle with exuberant energy, their games serving as both entertainment and essential training. Through play, they learn the intricacies of social hierarchies, test boundaries, and develop the coordination needed for life in the trees. These interactions are punctuated by bursts of laughter-like vocalizations, facial expressions of delight, and the spontaneous formation of alliances and rivalries. Play is also a laboratory for empathy as monkeys learn to read the emotions of their peers, adjust their behavior, and resolve conflicts through reconciliation. The emotional spectrum of monkeys is not limited to joy and playfulness. In moments of loss, such as when a mother carries her deceased infant for days, the depth of grief and attachment becomes achingly clear. Mothers have been observed gently grooming the bodies of their lost young, refusing to let go even as the group moves on. This behavior, documented across multiple species, suggests a profound awareness of death and a capacity for mourning that extends beyond instinctual caregiving. The visible signs of sorrow, withdrawn posture, diminished appetite, and a lack of interest in social interaction mirror the emotional pain experienced by other sentient beings. Social bonds among monkeys are maintained and repaired through a sophisticated repertoire of behaviors. Grooming is the cornerstone of these relationships, serving not only to remove parasites but also to soothe anxiety, reinforce alliances, and express forgiveness after disputes. After a conflict, former adversaries often approach each other with cautious gestures, lowered heads, outstretched hands, or soft vocalizations, before engaging in gentle grooming that signals reconciliation. These acts of empathy and compassion are underpinned by an ability to perceive distress in others, and a motivation to restore harmony within the group. Monkeys are also acutely sensitive to the emotional states of their companions. Subtle changes in facial expression, body posture, or vocal tone can trigger immediate responses from others, ranging from comforting touches to coordinated group defense. When a threat arises, alarm calls ripple through the troop, prompting synchronized vigilance and protective behaviors. The group's collective response is a testament to their shared awareness and the importance of social cohesion for survival. The inner workings of the monkey brain reveal striking parallels to our own. Key structures such as the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex are involved in processing emotions, memory, and decision-making. Neurochemical messengers like oxytocin, dopamine, and cortisol regulate social bonding, pleasure, and stress, shaping the ebb and flow of daily life. During moments of fear, the amygdala triggers a cascade of physiological changes: rapid heartbeat, heightened alertness, and the urge to seek safety. In contrast, the release of oxytocin during grooming or close contact fosters trust and deepens social bonds. Communication among monkeys is a complex blend of vocalizations, facial expressions, and body language. Each call, gesture, or glance carries specific meaning, from invitations to play to warnings of danger. Monkeys use a diverse array of sounds, grunts, screams, coos, and barks, to convey information about food, predators, or social status. Facial expressions such as lip smacking, eyebrow raising, or pouting serve as visual cues that reinforce vocal messages and help regulate group dynamics. Empathy and moral decision-making have been demonstrated in experimental settings. In one notable study, rhesus macaques were given the choice to obtain food by pulling a lever, but doing so would deliver a mild shock to another monkey. Many individuals refused to act even at the cost of their own reward, indicating a capacity for empathy and an aversion to causing harm to others. Such findings highlight the presence of a moral dimension in monkey societies, rooted in the ability to recognize suffering and make choices that reflect concern for others. The daily lives of monkeys are filled with moments of subtle emotional expression. A young monkey hesitantly approaching the group may be reassured by a gentle touch or a brief grooming session. Older individuals often observe social interactions from a distance, displaying contemplative gazes that suggest a deep awareness of group dynamics. During periods of stress, monkeys may self-soothe through repetitive movements or seek comfort from trusted companions. In times of adversity, such as harsh weather or food scarcity, monkeys huddle together for warmth and support, reinforcing the bonds that sustain their communities. The sharing of food, cooperative care of infants, and collective defense against predators all reflect a sophisticated understanding of interdependence and mutual aid. The inner world of monkeys is a mosaic of feeling, thought, and connection, shaped by biology, enriched by experience, and expressed through a dazzling array of behaviors. Every glance, touch, and call is a window into their minds, revealing a consciousness that is both unique and deeply familiar. Their emotional lives are not mere shadows of our own, but vibrant realities that deserve recognition and respect. In the intricate dance of social life, the silent grief of loss, and the exuberant play of youth, monkeys reveal a shared inner world, one that is as complex, dynamic, and meaningful as any in the animal kingdom. Across the world's forests, mountains, and grasslands, monkeys have evolved an astonishing array of dietary habits and foraging strategies, each uniquely tailored to the challenges and opportunities of their environment. From the dense, humid canopies of tropical rainforests to the arid expanses of savannas and the cool heights of mountain ranges, every monkey species has developed a specialized approach to finding and consuming food. Their survival hinges on a deep, almost instinctive understanding of their surroundings. Monkeys rely on acute senses, keen eyesight, sensitive noses, and dexterous hands to locate, identify, and process a vast range of edible resources. This adaptability is underpinned by both physical and behavioral adaptations, allowing them to exploit food sources that are often inaccessible to other animals. Take, for example, the leaf-eating colobus monkeys. These primates are true folivores, consuming a diet that consists almost entirely of mature and young leaves, supplemented occasionally by flowers and unripe fruit. Their digestive systems are marvels of evolutionary engineering. Multi-chambered stomachs teeming with symbiotic bacteria that ferment cellulose, breaking down tough plant fibers into digestible nutrients. This adaptation allows colobus monkeys to thrive on a resource that is abundant but nutritionally challenging and largely ignored by other animals. In stark contrast, capuchin monkeys are renowned for their omnivorous and opportunistic feeding habits. Their diet is one of the most varied among primates, encompassing fruits, seeds, nuts, insects, small vertebrates, eggs, and even the occasional amphibian or bird chick. Capuchins are celebrated for their intelligence and manual dexterity. They use stones as hammers and anvils to crack open hard-shelled nuts, a behavior that requires not only strength but also problem-solving skills and patience. Their nimble fingers allow them to extract insects from bark crevices, peel fruit, and manipulate objects with remarkable precision. This dietary flexibility enables capuchins to exploit seasonal and unpredictable food sources, giving them a significant survival advantage. In the lush rainforests of Central and South America, spider monkeys are the quintessential frugivores. Their diet is dominated by ripe, sugary fruits, which they seek out high in the forest canopy. Spider monkeys are highly selective, often traveling great distances each day to locate trees bearing fruit at peak ripeness. Their long, slender limbs and highly prehensile tails function as additional hands, allowing them to reach and grasp fruit from the thinnest branches, far beyond the reach of most other animals. This specialization not only grants them access to a rich food source, but also plays a crucial role in seed dispersal, shaping the very structure of their forest habitats. Squirrel monkeys, on the other hand, are masters of the forest understory. Traveling in large, coordinated troops, they forage for insects, spiders, small vertebrates, flowers, nectar, and a variety of fruits. Their sharp, high-pitched calls help maintain group cohesion and alert others to the presence of food or danger. Squirrel monkeys are constantly on the move, their energetic foraging style allowing them to exploit fleeting food sources that appear and disappear rapidly in the dynamic forest environment. In the open savannas and dry grasslands of Africa, baboons exemplify adaptability and resourcefulness. Unlike their forest-dwelling relatives, baboons are terrestrial and highly opportunistic, capable of surviving in some of the harshest environments where food can be scarce and unpredictable. Their diet is extraordinarily broad, including roots, tubers, seeds, grasses, fruits, insects, and small vertebrates, such as rodents or birds. Baboons are also known to raid agricultural fields, taking advantage of human-altered landscapes to supplement their diet with crops when available. Their foraging often involves digging with their strong hands and using their acute sense of smell to locate hidden food underground. The powerful jaws and robust teeth of baboons are perfectly suited for processing tough, fibrous foods, such as hard seeds and underground tubers. This physical strength allows them to access nutrients that are locked away from less well-equipped animals, further broadening their dietary options. Across all monkey species, sophisticated foraging techniques are a hallmark of their success. Many monkeys use their hands to delicately extract insects from bark, peel away layers of fruit, or manipulate objects to uncover hidden food. Some even use simple tools such as sticks or leaves to probe for insects or extract honey from beehives. Memory and spatial awareness are also critical. Certain species, such as howler monkeys and mangabais, memorize the locations and fruiting cycles of dozens of tree species, returning at precisely the right time to harvest ripe fruit. This knowledge is often passed down through generations, ensuring the survival of the troop. In coastal regions of Asia, macaques have developed remarkable behaviors to exploit unique food sources. Some populations wash sandy or dirty food in streams before eating, a learned behavior that reduces grit and parasites. Others have mastered the art of fishing for crabs, mollusks, and shellfish in tidal pools, using their hands to pry open shells and extract the nutritious contents. The diversity of monkey diets is supported by a suite of physical adaptations. Specialized teeth, sharp incisors for biting, broad molars for grinding, and strong canines for defense, allow monkeys to process everything from soft fruit to tough seeds. Their dexterous hands, equipped with opposable thumbs, enable precise manipulation of food, while acute color vision helps them distinguish ripe fruit from unripe, camouflaged among green leaves. Intelligence and social learning are equally vital. Young monkeys spend years observing and imitating adults, gradually mastering the complex skills required to find, process, and consume a wide variety of foods. This learning process is often facilitated by play and experimentation, fostering innovation and adaptability within the group. Through careful observation, young monkeys learn to crack nuts with stones, hunt elusive insects, or use sticks to extract honey or termites. These behaviors are not instinctive but are acquired through years of practice and social interaction, highlighting the importance of culture in monkey societies. The relentless quest for food drives constant innovation. Monkeys are quick to exploit new opportunities, whether it's a novel fruiting tree, a recently discovered insect nest, or a seasonal abundance of shellfish. Group foraging often involves complex communication and cooperation, with individuals sharing information about food sources and working together to access difficult or dangerous resources. The ability of monkeys to exploit such a wide variety of resources is a testament to their resilience, intelligence, and adaptability. Each meal is the result of countless generations of evolution, learning, and innovation, a living record of their ongoing struggle to survive and thrive in a world of endless change. This dietary diversity not only sustains individual monkeys and their troops, but also shapes the ecosystems they inhabit, making them vital players in the intricate web of life. Across the globe, monkeys have evolved to thrive in an astonishing array of habitats, each presenting its own set of challenges and opportunities. In the misty canopies of tropical rainforests, where sunlight filters through layers of dense foliage and the air is thick with humidity, monkeys navigate a world that is as complex as it is beautiful. These rainforests, often stretching for miles, are multi-layered ecosystems teeming with life. The upper canopy, where many monkeys spend their days, is a realm of constant movement. Branches sway, leaves rustle, and vines twist in every direction. In stark contrast, the sun-baked expanses of savanna grasslands offer a landscape dominated by open skies, scattered trees, and tall grasses. Here, the environment is shaped by seasonal rains and long dry spells, creating a patchwork of resources that monkeys must skillfully exploit to survive. High above, on the chilly, rugged slopes of mountains, monkeys face a world of extremes. Temperatures can swing dramatically between day and night, and the thin air makes every movement more taxing. These mountainous regions are often blanketed in snow during winter, while summers bring bursts of greenery and fleeting abundance. Monkeys have established themselves in these and many other environments, from lush lowland forests to windswept plateaus, demonstrating a remarkable ability to adapt to the planet's most diverse and demanding habitats. Each habitat shapes the monkeys that live there in unique ways. In the dense rainforests, the environment is a vertical labyrinth. The forest floor is often dark and damp, while the canopy above is alive with activity. Monkeys here must be agile climbers, able to leap from branch to branch and move swiftly through a three-dimensional maze. Life in the treetops demands not only physical prowess but also acute spatial awareness. The canopy is a world of constant risk and reward. Ripe fruit may be hidden among the leaves, but a single misstep can mean a dangerous fall. Gibbons and spider monkeys, for example, have evolved elongated arms and powerful shoulders, allowing them to brachiate, swing hand over hand with incredible speed and precision. This mode of locomotion lets them cover vast distances in search of food and mates, while avoiding predators that lurk below. Many rainforest monkeys possess prehensile tails, which act as a fifth limb. These tails can wrap securely around branches, providing extra stability and freeing up their hands for foraging or grooming. The rainforest is a place of perpetual activity. At dawn and dusk, the forest comes alive with the sounds of monkeys moving through the trees, searching for food and interacting with one another. Communication is vital in these dense environments. Monkeys use a variety of vocalizations, whoops, screams and barks that echo through the forest, helping them maintain contact with their troop, warn of danger or establish territory. Social bonds are reinforced through grooming and close physical contact, while vigilance is constant. Predators such as snakes, birds of prey and big cats may be concealed in the shadows below. The thick foliage demands exceptional sensory abilities. Monkeys rely on keen eyesight to spot ripe fruit or hidden insects, and acute hearing to detect the subtle movements of both prey and predator. Their dexterous fingers are perfectly adapted for plucking delicate fruits, peeling tough skins, or extracting insects from crevices. The diversity of food sources in the rainforest means that monkeys must be opportunistic and inventive foragers. On the open savannas, the challenges are entirely different. Baboons and patas monkeys inhabit a world where cover is scarce and the horizon stretches endlessly. The grasses provide some concealment, but predators such as lions, leopards and hyenas are a constant threat. With few places to hide, these monkeys have developed a highly social lifestyle. Large troops offer safety in numbers, and individuals take turns keeping watch for danger. Social awareness and cooperation are essential. Grooming not only strengthens bonds, but also helps maintain hygiene in the dusty environment. When a threat is spotted, the troop can quickly mobilize, using alarm calls and coordinated movement to evade predators. Some savanna monkeys, like the patas monkey, have evolved long, slender limbs that allow them to run at remarkable speeds, sometimes exceeding 30 miles per hour, to escape danger or travel between distant food sources. Their diets are equally specialized. With limited fruit available, these monkeys consume tough grasses, seeds and roots, relying on powerful jaws and robust digestive systems to extract nutrients from fibrous plants. Vigilance is a way of life. The troop's collective gaze sweeps the horizon, searching for any sign of movement that might signal danger. This constant alertness is key to their survival in such an exposed environment. In mountainous regions, monkeys face a different set of obstacles. Steep slopes, rocky outcrops, and rapidly changing weather demand both physical and behavioral adaptations. The air is thin and cold, especially at higher elevations. Food can be scarce, particularly during the long winter months when snow covers the ground and temperatures plummet well below freezing. Species like the golden snub-nosed monkey and Japanese macaque have developed thick, insulating fur to withstand the cold. These monkeys are among the few primates capable of surviving in such harsh, snowy environments. Their dense coats trap heat close to the body, while social behaviors such as huddling together help conserve warmth during frigid nights. When snow blankets the landscape, these monkeys dig through the drifts to find roots, bark, and lichen, foods that are available even in the depths of winter. As the seasons change and the snow melts, their diet shifts to include tender shoots, leaves and fruits that briefly flourish in the mountain summer. In some regions, Japanese macaques have discovered natural hot springs where they gather to soak in the warmth, easing the chill of winter and fostering social interaction. The sight of these monkeys relaxing in steamy pools as snowflakes drift down is a striking example of behavioral adaptation to a challenging environment. Beyond these broad habitats, monkeys have also specialized to exploit unique microhabitats within larger ecosystems. Some species are found only in narrow ecological niches where they have adapted to very specific conditions. For example, certain monkeys inhabit the tangled roots and flooded forests of mangrove swamps where few other primates can survive. These swamp-dwelling monkeys leap nimbly between slippery roots, using their agility to avoid predators and access food in a watery world. Some are even capable swimmers, able to cross channels and search for food in the water, a rare trait among primates. In arid regions, monkeys may be found scaling rocky cliffs or foraging among spiny desert thickets. Here, water is scarce and food is often limited to tough seeds, leaves, or cactus fruit. Each of these adaptations, whether physical, behavioral, or dietary, reflects the incredible resilience and versatility of monkeys as a group. Their bodies, senses, and social structures have been finely tuned by the demands of their environments. Monkeys are not just shaped by their habitats, they also shape the environments they inhabit, by dispersing seeds, pruning vegetation, and altering the structure of forests. They play a vital role in maintaining the health and diversity of their ecosystems. Some species build nests or use tools to access food, further modifying their surroundings and influencing the availability of resources for other animals. Their ability to solve problems, learn from experience, and adapt to new challenges is a testament to their intelligence and flexibility. In every corner of the world where monkeys are found, their story is one of endless adaptation, ingenuity, and the relentless drive to survive and thrive in a world of ever-changing landscapes and climates. Monkeys are not merely products of their environments, they are active participants in shaping the social worlds they inhabit. Across the globe, from dense rainforests to open savannas, monkeys have developed intricate cultures, complex webs of knowledge, behaviors, and traditions that are passed down through generations, not by instinct alone, but through observation, imitation, and teaching. These cultures are as diverse as the species themselves. In some troops, unique grooming rituals serve not only to maintain hygiene, but also to reinforce social bonds and hierarchies, with specific gestures and sequences recognized only within that group. Social learning is the foundation of these traditions. Young monkeys spend countless hours observing the adults around them, absorbing subtle cues and mastering the skills necessary for survival and acceptance within their troop. In the forests of South America, a young capuchin carefully watches as her elders select the right stones, position the nuts, and strike with precision. This nut-cracking technique is not innate. It is a learned craft, requiring patience, dexterity, and repeated practice. The juvenile mimics each movement, experimenting with different stones and learning from her mistakes. Over time, she refines her technique, eventually mastering a skill that is unique to her troop and unknown to neighboring groups. This process is far more than simple mimicry. It involves problem-solving, innovation, and even moments of contemplation as the young monkey pauses to consider her approach before trying again. The elders, in turn, may slow their actions or repeat certain steps, subtly guiding the learner. This form of teaching, though not as formal as in humans, is a powerful force in the transmission of knowledge. Social learning is not limited to tool use. Across continents, monkeys acquire foraging techniques, predator avoidance strategies, and even social etiquette by watching and interacting with others in their group. In Japan, the story of the macaques and their sweet potatoes is a striking example. Decades ago, a single juvenile macaque began washing sandy sweet potatoes in a stream before eating them, a behavior never seen before in her troop. This innovation quickly spread, first among her peers, then to older monkeys, and eventually to the entire troop. Today, washing sweet potatoes is a cherished tradition, with each new generation learning the technique by watching their elders. Monkey culture extends far beyond food. Play is a vital arena for social learning, where young monkeys invent games, test boundaries, and practice the skills they will need as adults. Grooming rituals, too, are deeply embedded in monkey societies. The order in which individuals are groomed, the duration, and the specific techniques used can all vary between groups, serving as markers of identity and status. Communication is another domain rich with cultural variation. Vervet monkeys, for instance, have developed distinct alarm calls for different predators, one for eagles, another for snakes, and yet another for leopards. These calls are not hardwired. Young vervets must learn to recognize and produce the correct call by listening to the adults. Mistakes are common at first, but with time and experience, the youngsters master the vocal repertoire of their group. Tool use is another area where culture flourishes. Some monkey groups have developed the use of sticks to extract insects from crevices or leaves to soak up water from tree hollows. Squirrel monkeys in certain regions have been observed using leaves as makeshift gloves, allowing them to safely handle stinging or prickly insects, a behavior that is taught and refined within the group. Playful innovation is also a hallmark of monkey culture. Some troops invent games involving sticks, stones, or fruit, passing these activities from one generation to the next and adapting them over time. These traditions can persist for decades or even centuries, forming a living tapestry of shared knowledge and collective memory within each troop. The act of teaching is subtle but profound. Adults may slow their actions, repeat behaviors, or allow youngsters to participate, ensuring that essential skills and customs are not lost. From the highest branches to the forest floor, every layer of the habitat becomes a classroom, where learning is constant and every member contributes to the cultural legacy of the group. The complexity of these social networks rivals that of any animal society, with alliances, rivalries, and friendships all playing a role in the transmission of culture. As generations come and go, traditions evolve, adapt, and sometimes fade. But the thread of culture remains unbroken, reminding us that the story of intelligence, learning, and society is deeply rooted in the natural world, and that monkeys are among its most remarkable storytellers. High in the emerald canopies, where sunlight filters through layers of ancient leaves, monkeys move with a grace honed by millennia. Their world is a mosaic of vibrant greens, echoing with the chatter of families and the rustle of nimble limbs. Deep within tangled jungles, these primates thrive in complex societies, each troop bound by intricate social bonds and unique traditions. Yet, this flourishing world stands on a fragile edge, threatened by forces far beyond their control. For every playful leap and echoing call, there is a shadow, an ever-present reminder of the looming threat of extinction. Monkeys are among the most endangered mammals on Earth, with over half of all species facing the risk of disappearing forever. Across continents, the forests that monkeys call home are shrinking at an alarming rate. Expanding agriculture, logging, and wildfires carve away the dense woodlands, leaving behind fragmented patches where once there was endless wilderness. Ancient trees, some centuries old, fall to the ground, replaced by roads that slice through habitats and farmland that erases the subtle boundaries of monkey territories. The loss of these trees means the loss of food, shelter, and safe passage for entire troops. What was once a boundless kingdom becomes a patchwork of vanishing islands. Isolated groups of monkeys are left stranded, unable to reach neighboring populations, leading to inbreeding and a dangerous decline in genetic diversity. Yet it is not just the loss of habitat that endangers these remarkable creatures. The presence of snares and traps signals the threat of illegal hunting, while the pet trade rips infants from their families, disrupting the delicate balance of troop life. Disease, too, casts long, dark lines across their future. As forests shrink and monkeys are forced into closer contact with other animals, the risk of outbreaks increases, sometimes wiping out entire populations in a single season. In some forests, the silence grows heavier. Once vibrant troops dwindle to a precious few, their calls fading as the web of life unravels around them. The loss of even a single troop can mean the disappearance of unique behaviors and knowledge passed down through generations, but the story does not end here. As dawn breaks over the treetops, new possibilities emerge, fueled by the resilience of nature and the determination to protect what remains. Nature's resilience is astonishing. In protected forests, monkeys continue to play, groom, and raise their young, their social bonds as strong as ever. These sanctuaries become living laboratories, where the wonders of monkey society can still unfold. Across the globe, protected reserves offer safe havens. Here, monkeys swing freely through the branches, their ancient traditions enduring in the safety of undisturbed wilderness. These reserves are vital strongholds for the survival of entire species. Hidden cameras placed deep in the forest capture rare glimpses of thriving families. These candid moments reveal the complexity of monkey relationships, mothers nurturing infants, siblings playing, elders passing on wisdom. Restoration projects breathe life into scarred landscapes. Reforestation efforts reconnect fragmented habitats, allowing monkeys to travel, forage, and find mates once more. Young forests, though not yet mature, offer hope for future generations. Scientists and conservationists, though unseen, work tirelessly to track populations and unravel the mysteries of monkey behavior. By fitting individuals with tracking devices, they gather crucial data on movement, diet, and social structure, arming us with knowledge to protect what remains. In the wild, some monkeys adapt with remarkable ingenuity. They travel farther in search of food, learn to exploit new resources, and adjust their daily routines to avoid danger. These adaptations are vital for survival in a world that is constantly changing. Adults teach their young the art of survival, how to find hidden fruits, recognize danger, and navigate the shifting boundaries of their home. These lessons are the key to resilience passed from one generation to the next. Some species display extraordinary problem-solving skills, using tools to access food or water and finding creative solutions to new challenges. Their intelligence is a shield, but it cannot protect them from every threat. The fate of these distant cousins is shaped by the choices made beyond the forest. Every preserved patch of jungle, every law that is enforced, and every effort to maintain the integrity of their habitat is a lifeline for monkeys on the brink. Each moment of wonder at their wild beauty, each close-up of expressive faces and playful interactions is a reminder of what is at stake. These moments inspire action and weave a tapestry of hope for the future. As the sun sets over the treetops, the future of monkeys hangs in the balance. The coming night is filled with uncertainty, but also with the promise of another dawn, their stories still being written, shaped by the interplay of challenge and hope. Each new day brings opportunities for renewal and the chance to tip the scales towards survival. With every sunrise over rejuvenated forests, monkeys explore, adapt, and endure. The power to secure their future lies in the choices made today, ensuring that from shadow they step into survival and from loss they find renewal. In the quiet hush of dawn, as mist coils through the treetops, a different kind of story unfolds, a tale not just of survival but of intellect. Monkeys, often celebrated for their playful antics, possess minds as intricate as the forests they inhabit. Their intelligence reveals itself in moments both subtle and profound, woven through the routines of daily life. Deep within the leaves, a capuchin inspects a cluster of nuts, weighing them in nimble hands. With practiced precision, it selects a sturdy stone, positioning it atop a flat rock. A few measured strikes, and the shell yields, revealing the nourishing kernel inside. This is not mere instinct, but learned technique, an innovation passed through generations. In distant woodlands, long-tailed macaques rinse fruit in streams, washing away grit and sand, refining their meals with the care of seasoned chefs. Each troop develops its own culinary customs, adapting to the unique offerings of their habitat. But monkey intelligence stretches far beyond tool use. In the dance of social life, keen memories and sharp minds are essential. Monkeys remember faces and voices, tracking the shifting alliances and rivalries within their troop. A glance or subtle gesture can signal a change in rank, a warning or an invitation to play. Some species, like squirrel monkeys, solve complex puzzles, unlatching boxes, stacking objects, or even understanding the concept of numbers. They can anticipate outcomes, plan ahead, and adjust their tactics to outwit competitors or evade danger. In the heart of the forest, vervet monkeys utter distinct alarm calls for different predators. One sound for leopards, another for snakes, a third for eagles. Each call sparks an immediate, appropriate response as troop members scatter or freeze. These vocal codes, unique to each group, are learned through experience and observation, evidence of a flexible, adaptive mind. Young monkeys are eager students. They watch elders closely, mimicking actions and experimenting with new ideas. Through trial and error, they invent games, find shortcuts to hidden food, and even practice deception, hiding treats or feigning distress to draw attention away from rivals. This creativity is a hallmark of intelligence, a spark that allows monkeys to thrive in ever-changing worlds. Across continents and canopies, the boundaries of monkey cognition are still being explored. Their minds, shaped by both challenge and curiosity, offer glimpses into the origins of problem-solving and culture. In every clever solution, Every playful trick and every moment of learning, the intelligence of monkeys shines, a testament to the vibrant thinking life that flourishes among the branches. High in the tangled canopy, monkeys are more than just inhabitants. They are architects of the wild, shaping the very world they call home. Every leap, every meal, every playful chase leaves an imprint on the ecosystem, weaving monkeys into the fabric of forest life. As agile foragers, monkeys traverse vast stretches of forest in search of fruits, seeds, and leaves. With each bite, they become unwitting gardeners, swallowing seeds that later pass through their bodies, deposited far from the parent tree. These scattered seeds take root in new soil, sprouting into future forests. In this way, monkeys are silent reforesters, breathing life into the next generation of trees and preserving the delicate balance of their habitats. Some species, like spider monkeys, are especially vital for dispersing large seeds that few other animals can handle. Their movements foster plant diversity, ensuring a rich tapestry of food and shelter for countless creatures. In the undergrowth, tiny seedlings emerge where monkeys have traveled, each one a testament to their role as forest stewards. Monkeys also serve as a living bridge between species. As they forage, they disturb insects hiding in bark and leaves, providing unexpected meals for birds and reptiles that follow in their wake. Their alarm calls ripple through the trees, alerting not just their own troop but other animals to lurking predators. In these moments, the forest becomes a web of shared information, with monkeys at its center. Even the leftovers of their meals offer sustenance. Fallen fruit, half-eaten and abandoned, feeds beetles and ants. Discarded husks become homes for fungi and microbes, fueling the endless cycle of decay and renewal. In the quiet hours, nocturnal mammals scavenge what monkeys leave behind, making use of every scrap. In turn, monkeys themselves are woven into the food chain. They are prey for stealthy leopards, agile eagles, and patient snakes. Their presence supports these hunters, maintaining the dynamic equilibrium of predator and prey. Without monkeys, forests would be poorer, emptier places. Their daily routines ripple outward, nurturing life in forms both seen and unseen. Through their actions, monkeys sustain the wild places they inhabit, ensuring that the symphony of the rainforest continues, each note echoing the vital role of these remarkable creatures. Long before the first rainforest echoed with monkey calls, a different world unfolded, one where the earliest primates took tentative steps onto the evolutionary stage. Today's monkeys are the living legacy of a story spanning tens of millions of years, shaped by shifting continents, changing climates, and relentless adaptation. The tale begins in the shadows of ancient forests, where small nocturnal primates navigated a world ruled by giants. Over time, some ventured into daylight, developing keen eyesight and agile hands, traits that would become hallmarks of the monkey lineage. As the continents drifted apart, so too did the paths of these early primates. In Africa and Asia, Old World monkeys emerged, with downward-facing nostrils and sturdy bodies, perfectly suited for life both on the ground and in the trees. Across the ocean, New World monkeys took root in South America, evolving gripping tails and wide, outward-facing nostrils to thrive in dense, tangled forests. Each branch of the monkey family tree adapted to unique challenges. Some became masters of the treetops, swinging with ease from branch to branch. Others took to the forest floor, foraging in troops and developing complex social bonds. From the tiny marmosets of the Amazon to the commanding mandrills of Africa, monkeys diversified, filling every available niche. Natural selection favored cleverness, agility, and cooperation. In a world where survival meant outsmarting predators and finding scarce food, those with sharper minds and nimble fingers flourished. Over generations, these traits became more pronounced, giving rise to the astonishing intelligence and social complexity seen in monkeys today. Yet, evolution is an ongoing process. As environments shift and challenges arise, monkeys continue to adapt, their story still unfolding. Every troop, every individual carries echoes of ancient ancestors, a living record of survival and change. From their humble beginnings to their vibrant present, monkeys remain a testament to the power of evolution, forever woven into the tapestry of life on Earth. As the sun filters through the emerald canopy, another chapter unfolds, one written not just by nature, but by the hands of those determined to protect it. Across continents and islands, the future of monkeys hangs in a delicate balance. From the cloud forests of South America to the distant mountain ranges of Asia, Countless species now face unprecedented threats, shrinking habitats, illegal trade, and the silent advance of disease. But amidst the challenges, hope takes root. Conservationists, local communities, and scientists have united in a global effort to safeguard these remarkable primates. In the dense forests of Madagascar, hidden cameras capture the elusive dance of lemurs and monkeys, vital data guiding the creation of protected reserves. In Central America, corridors of native trees reconnect fragmented forests, allowing howler monkeys to roam freely once again. Each sapling planted, each acre preserved becomes a lifeline. Technology amplifies these efforts. Satellite imagery reveals deforestation in real time, empowering swift action. DNA tracking helps identify and rescue trafficked monkeys, while remote acoustic sensors monitor the health of entire populations, one haunting call at a time. But conservation is more than science. It's a story of resilience. Troops once dwindling now rebound in carefully managed sanctuaries. Endangered golden lion tamarins leap between treetops in the Atlantic forest, their numbers slowly rising thanks to decades of dedicated reintroduction and habitat restoration. Every successful rescue, every protected habitat is a promise to the future, a testament that the story of monkeys is not destined for silence. Instead, it is a living pledge, echoing through forests and across generations, that these architects of the wild will continue to thrive. For as long as there are guardians of the canopy, there is hope that the chorus of monkeys will never fade from the world's wild places. Hidden within the world's wildest corners, monkeys have become masters of adaptation, each species a living testament to nature's ingenuity. In the rain-soaked canopies of Borneo, the proboscis monkey's distinctive pendulous nose is more than a curious feature. It amplifies their calls, echoing across flooded forests to attract mates and warn rivals. Their webbed feet and hands propel them through rivers with unexpected grace, making them the only truly aquatic primates. High in the cloud forests of the Andes, the woolly monkey's dense, insulating fur shields it from biting cold and perpetual mist. Its prehensile tail, strong and supple as a fifth limb, coils securely around branches, freeing nimble fingers to pluck fruit or grasp at fleeting insects. In these misty heights, agility means survival, and every movement is a calculated dance above the void. Farther north, the black howler monkey's immense vocal sac allows it to unleash earth-shaking roars at dawn, a chorus audible for miles, staking claim to precious territory. Their specialized digestive systems, packed with bacteria, break down the toughest leaves, extracting sustenance where others find only famine. On the African savanna, vervet monkeys have evolved keen color vision, distinguishing ripe fruit from poisonous imposters. Their alarm calls are a language of survival, different sounds for leopards, snakes, and eagles, triggering precise, collective responses that ripple through the troop like a living signal. In the arid woodlands of India, the Hanuman langurs' elongated limbs and powerful thighs launch them across open ground and steep cliffs, while their black faces and pale coats reflect the harsh sun. Even their stomachs are adapted, fermenting leaves and seeds in a complex, multi-chambered system. From the tiniest pygmy marmoset, darting among Amazonian vines with needle-sharp claws, to the robust mandrill whose vibrant visage and formidable canines command respect in West African forests, every monkey is a marvel of evolution. Each adaptation, whether for climbing, swimming, communicating, or feasting, tells a story written in muscle, bone, and instinct. In the endless arms race of survival, monkeys remain nature's ingenious designers, thriving in the most unlikely places. Their diversity is not just a spectacle, but a blueprint for resilience, one that continues to unfold branch by branch across the living tapestry of our planet. In the complex tapestry of the wild, monkeys are never alone. Every branch, every shadow is shared with a cast of creatures, some friends, some foes. In the dense rainforests, capuchin monkeys move in silent accord with flocks of toucans and parrots. As the monkeys leap from tree to tree, they disturb insects and fruit, providing easy meals for their feathered companions. In return, birds act as vigilant sentinels, raising alarms when danger slinks through the leaves. Below, on the forest floor, armies of leafcutter ants and curious agoutis feast on the fallen bounty dropped by monkeys above. This accidental generosity weaves a silent bond, linking the canopy dwellers to the earthbound foragers in an endless cycle of give and take. Yet not all relationships are harmonious. Stealthy predators like clouded leopards and harpy eagles stalk the treetops, their eyes fixed on the unwary. A sudden alarm call from a vigilant monkey sends ripples of panic through the forest, scattering troops and flocks alike in a synchronized retreat. The unending contest between hunter and hunted shapes every moment, forging keen senses and quick reflexes in those who survive. Some monkeys, like the red colobus, live in uneasy truce with neighboring species, banding together with Diana monkeys to watch for danger, their mixed groups more resilient against threats. Others, like the bold vervets, fiercely defend their territory from rival troops, baboons, or even opportunistic mongooses. At the water's edge, macaques and otters cross paths, sometimes sharing sun-warmed rocks, sometimes competing for the same succulent crabs. In mangrove thickets, crab-eating macaques plunge into brackish pools, watched warily by mudskippers and herons, each species carving out a niche in the crowded ecosystem. Every encounter, whether peaceful or perilous, shapes the lives of monkeys and their neighbors. Through cooperation, competition, or cautious coexistence, they are bound together, threads in a living web, each tug and tremor echoing through the forest. In the company of so many, monkeys are both architects and inhabitants of a world where every life is entwined, and the story of one is the story of all. High in the emerald canopy, and deep within the tangled undergrowth, monkeys experience a world alive with sensation, guided by senses exquisitely tuned to survival. In the dappled light, a squirrel monkey's eyes scan for the subtle shimmer of ripe fruit, its color vision more vivid than most mammals, capable of discerning the faintest blush of orange or red among the leaves. This keen eyesight is not just for finding food, but for deciphering the cryptic signals of companions, reading a flick of fur or a warning glare in an instant. Sound weaves another layer of meaning. The forest is a chorus. Branches creak, insects hum, and leaves whisper underfoot. Yet a howler monkey can pick out the distant roar of a rival troop or the faint rustle of a stalking predator from miles away. Their ears, finely attuned, catch frequencies that slip past other creatures, turning the jungle's constant noise into a symphony of information. But there is more, the sense of smell. In the humid air, scents linger: ripe guava, the musk of a neighboring troop, the sharp tang of a leopard's passage. Marmosets and tamarins, with their sensitive noses, detect these invisible trails, using scent marks to map their world and communicate silent messages. Touch is a language all its own. Prehensile tails brush the bark, fingers probe the softness of moss, and the gentle grooming of fur cements bonds within the troop. Every tactile sensation is a thread in the social fabric, every contact a reassurance or a warning. Even taste is a guide. Some monkeys, like the leaf-eating colobus, have evolved to detect subtle chemical cues, avoiding bitter toxins and choosing only the most nourishing foliage. Through these heightened senses, monkeys move through their world with a constant awareness, alert to opportunity, danger, and the ever-changing rhythms of the wild. Their perception is a silent guardian, an invisible force shaping every decision, every leap, every call. In the sensory richness of the forest, monkeys are not just inhabitants, but masters of perception, alive to every whisper of the world around them. Across the globe, the rhythms of the wild are shifting. For monkeys, whose lives are woven into the fabric of forests, grasslands, and mountains, the changing climate is an invisible force, one that rewrites the rules of survival. In the heart of the rainforest, once predictable seasons now blur. Rains arrive late or not at all. Streams that once danced beneath towering trees dwindle to cracked earth, and the emerald canopy grows thin as drought takes its toll. Here a troop of spider monkeys forages in silence, their search for fruit growing longer each day. The bounty of the forest is no longer a certainty. Blossoms and berries appear out of sync, and the ancient cycles of abundance and scarcity spin out of balance. Temperature rises bring new challenges. In the cool mists of mountain forests, golden snub-nosed monkeys seek refuge in shrinking patches of shade, their thick fur now a burden beneath the unfamiliar heat. Down in the lowlands, heat waves drive capuchins to the forest floor, where the ground bakes and waterholes vanish. Food, once plentiful, becomes a puzzle, forcing monkeys to travel farther, riskier routes, and compete with rivals for every precious morsel. But the changes do not end with hunger and thirst. As forests fragment under the pressure of rising temperatures and shifting rainfall, new threats emerge: Disease-carrying insects expand their range and the delicate balance between predator and prey falters. Some monkeys, like the agile colobus, find their treetop highways broken by fire or storm, isolating families and cutting off the ancient corridors of migration. Yet amid these trials, resilience stirs. Some troops adapt, learning to eat new foods or seek shelter in unexpected places. Others, however, face a narrowing path, a world where each generation must contend with fewer resources and greater risks. The silent advance of climate change does not roar or thunder, but its mark is everywhere, in the anxious calls of a mother searching for water, in the empty branches where fruit once hung, in the restless movement of troops, seeking a place where the world still feels familiar. For monkeys, the warming planet is both a test and a turning point. Their fate, entwined with the fate of their forests, is a living story, one still being written with every sunrise, every rainfall, every leap through the shifting shadows of a world in flux. Across continents and centuries, monkeys have leapt from the branches of the wild into the heart of human imagination. Their nimble forms and clever antics echo through the myths, legends, and spiritual traditions of countless cultures, where they are more than mere animals. They are symbols, tricksters, guardians, and even gods. In the dense jungles of South and Southeast Asia, the Hanuman langur is not just a creature of the canopy, but a living echo of Hanuman, the monkey deity of Hindu epic. Revered for his unwavering devotion and boundless strength, Hanuman's stories unfold in temple carvings and festival chants. He is the heroic ally, the wise counselor, and the tireless protector, his image blessing doorways and forest edges alike. Far across the ocean, in the rainforests of West Africa, the nimble patas monkey and the clever guenon slip through the folklore of the Yoruba and Akan peoples. Here monkeys are cunning tricksters, outsmarting larger animals and teaching lessons through mischief and wit. Their tales, woven into the fabric of oral tradition, serve as playful reminders of resourcefulness and adaptability. In the ancient Maya civilization, howler monkeys were venerated as patrons of the arts. Their haunting calls were believed to carry the voices of gods, and their likeness adorned pottery and murals, immortalizing them as creators of music and scribes of sacred knowledge. To the Maya, monkeys bridged the worlds between nature, creativity, and the divine. Even in the islands of Japan, the snow monkey, macaque, appears in legends as both wise and mischievous. The famous trio, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, carved in wood at Nikko, stands as a silent lesson in virtue and restraint echoing through generations. From the jungles of Brazil, where the call of the capuchin is said to mimic the laughter of forest spirits, to the highlands of China, where golden monkeys are woven into tales of transformation and spiritual quest, monkeys are ever present in the stories we tell about the world and ourselves. Through myth and meaning, monkeys embody the playful, the mysterious, and the sacred. Their stories remind us that intelligence wears many faces, and that the wild is not just a place of survival, but a wellspring of wonder, inspiration, and connection. In every whispered legend and timeless tale, monkeys continue to leap, alive in culture, forever a bridge between the seen and the unseen. As the sun sets on the stories of the past and the myths that shaped our understanding, we turn our gaze to the horizon, where the fate of monkeys unfolds in the ever-shifting landscape of tomorrow. Across continents, under the emerald canopies and sun-dappled savannas, the future of our primate cousins is being written, one shaped by resilience, ingenuity, and the challenges of a rapidly changing world. Today, more than 300 species of monkeys inhabit our planet, each a living testament to evolution's creativity. Some, like the agile spider monkeys of the Amazon, swing through shrinking forests, adapting to fragmented habitats. Others, such as the resilient rhesus macaques, thrive on the edges of expanding cities, learning to navigate new environments shaped by concrete and steel. In every corner of their diverse range, monkeys are forced to innovate, finding novel foods, forging new alliances, and even altering their social structures in response to the pressures of encroachment and climate change. Yet survival is not guaranteed. The threats are formidable: habitat loss, illegal wildlife trade, disease, and the relentless advance of a warming planet. For some species, the future hangs in a delicate balance, their voices growing faint in forests they once ruled. Conservationists, scientists, and local communities are racing against time, piecing together corridors of hope and launching bold initiatives to protect both the animals and the wild places they call home. But the story is not one of loss alone. In sanctuaries and reserves, orphaned infants are given a second chance. In the treetops, new generations learn from their elders, passing along the wisdom of centuries. Across the globe, research reveals ever deeper layers of monkey intelligence, problem-solving, empathy, and even culture, challenging us to reconsider the boundaries between ourselves and the animal world. The path ahead is uncertain, but it is not without promise. As forests regrow and awareness spreads, as technology aids conservation and ancient traditions inspire stewardship, the future of monkeys remains, as ever, entwined with the fate of the natural world. Their continued presence is a testament to the adaptability of life, a reminder that the wild is both fragile and enduring. In the unfolding tapestry of Earth's story, monkeys remain vital threads, keepers of ancient wisdom, pioneers of new beginnings, and enduring symbols of the wonders that await in every shadowed grove and sunlit branch. Their journey is far from over. As guardians of tomorrow's forests, they invite us to imagine a world where wildness endures and where every leap from branch to branch is a step toward a more hopeful future.